Hey guys, TGIF, and happy spring. I know we just got to the spring equinox and we sprung forward on our clocks. I'm just going to start off this video showing you guys a couple things I recently picked up from CVS. I haven't been at CVS in a long time, and I just picked up a few things from there, so I'm just going to show you those. So to start off, I got this Milani Nourishing Lip Plumper in the shade Champagne. I was just curious because I've never tried any Milani products, so this should be interesting. I'm going to try this out in a video sometime soon, but not today because this is the full face of e.l.f. that I will be doing, but I'm excited to try this. It smells kind of minty. Yeah, I enjoy lip plumpers because my lips are kind of small, so I like to plump them up. Then I figured this lip plumper would actually go good with this Wet n Wild lipstick that I picked up, and I figured I'd grab it because it was like $2. This is in the shade Breeze, and yeah, it's just a lipstick. It looked about the same shade as the lip plumper, so I figured I could pair these together and they would work well. Oh, okay. Yeah, so that's that. Then I grabbed 4 other things. I only grabbed like a few things there and it ended up being $50. Do you ever do that where you go somewhere and you just grab a few things and then you break the bank? You're just like, what the heck? Anyways, this is the LA Girl Brow Pencil, Shady Slim Brown Pencil. I got the shade Warm Brown. LA Girl is another one of those brands I've been curious about. I haven't tried anything from them yet, so I'm looking forward to trying more of their stuff. And this is one that I will probably test out in a future video as well. And I am going to aim for uploading videos on Mondays and Fridays every week, so keep an eye out. If you like my videos, ring the bell and hit the thumbs up button, because why not? I hate getting the plastic off of stuff when you buy it. It's like so hard to get off. So yeah, this should be fun to try. There's a lot of brow products coming out, like I said in my last video. So yeah, this looks like it could be a good one. I don't know if I have an e.l.f. pencil that I can use for today. I don't think I do, so I might as well throw this on my brows. Don't know if you can hear, but it's like really windy outside today. It was just snowing, but it stopped, and it's like so much for spring. The snow is still here. This is not showing up very well on my brows, and I don't think it's a really good shade match, but it's alright. I'm really loyal to my CoverGirl brow pencil right now. It's just my favorite. I really love it. a really bad dream last night. Do you guys ever get, like, I hate it. I always have bad dreams for some reason. I mean, lately, anyway. I don't know if that's to do with my medication in any way, but I really hate having nightmares. I mean, I think in a way nightmares are just our brain showing us that we are stronger than we think, because we can get through things even though they're a hypothetical situation. You still have to, it's something you still have to fight through. And I don't know, in a way I think, you know, nightmares make us stronger. Dreams, you know, anybody can have a dream and it's great and all, but a nightmare just shows, you know, your strength. And it's almost better for me to wake up from a nightmare than to wake up from a dream, because you're like, oh, thank God it's not real, you know. Whereas a dream, you're like, oh, man, why wasn't that real? You know, I just kind of have the opposite situation. Yeah, I mean, this brow pencil is alright, but I tried out the e.l.f. one too, and I do like it. I'm just not using it in this video today because I think I left it in the car. I don't know where it is. Yeah, this shade is a little bit too light. I mean, I can always, like, just run through my brows with, like, some mascara or something. I have no idea, like, what, you know, I just thought this would be a good shade. I don't know what color my eyebrows are. Apparently they're more black than brown, but I don't know, I was kind of in a rush last night. The store was, like, about to close, and I just was like, grab the first brow pencil you see. In other news, I heard at the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty sale or whatever, they get the Anastasia pencil on sale, so that's really interesting. I've wanted one of those for a long time. My sister has one, and I feel like that would be a much better match than this pencil I'm using right now. So maybe I'll grab one off the app. Now, what's crazy, since this year has started, I haven't gone to Ulta, and I'm, like, trying really hard since the sale has been going on, but I don't know, guys. I'm starting to break. I just can't live without Ulta in my life. Like, it's crazy to think that there was a time when I didn't know what Ulta was. Like, I was like, Ulta? What's that? Okay, and then another thing I picked up from CVS last night was this Bath Babe, We Live Like This. The brand is called Bath Babe Relaxing Rose Bath and Body Oil. I just thought, like, I don't know, oils are, like, the big thing right now, so I just picked this one up. It was, like, $5, and anytime I can find an oil that's super cheap, I'm like, sign me up. I just like anything rose scented. I don't know, they come out with a lot of face sprays that are rose too. They had some over there. They have, like, a bath section, and they had buy two get one free going on, so I didn't want some of the other products, so I just ended up getting this and one other thing that I'll show you in a minute. But yeah, I don't know, this smells really good, and you can just use it as, like, a primer, or I don't know, just put it on for the heck of it because it smells like rose. And yeah, sorry, that's super bright. I have to, like, I'm filming, like, right in front of the window, so you're gonna get this, like, yeah. Okay, then I picked up this Tresemme heat protectant spray with marula oil. I just needed a heat protector for my clients and also for myself, and this one was like $6. They didn't have a lot of options, so I just figured this would be a good one. And then I'm using this as a camera stand currently, but this is a sugar scrub by Beauty 360, and I thought this one smelled really good. It's lemon, and it just exfoliates and moisturizes your skin. So I figure the next time I decide to take a bath, which isn't very often, or maybe just after I get out of the shower, I can just put some on real quick, and it just smells really good. And I think they had another flavor, but the lemon one just sounded good to me, so I grabbed this one. So that's all my CVS stuff. Now we can get on to the e.l.f. products. So I have this bag here of e.l.f. makeup, which I'm really excited to try because, fun fact, I haven't tried any e.l.f. eyeshadows before. I have tried the e.l.f. brow pencil and the e.l.f. primers. I've been using currently, if you know those e.l.f. primers that come in the little bottle. I don't have it with me right now, but I use the purple one. It really smooths out my pores, and I really like that one. I also use the, it's like, oh, I forget the name of it. I just looked it up, but it's like the Poreless Putty, but it's not. It's just it has this really fresh smell, and it just really fills in your pores, and oh, it's bugging me right now. I can't think of the name of it, but I'll just leave it down in the description box so you can check it out. It works really well for me. Whoops, I don't have it with me right now, but I use it all the time. It's a really good primer. I'm just dropping everything today, apparently. Okay, so we're going to start out with, let me see, do I even have a primer at all? I don't have any primers to use, but I do have a foundation. And I just picked this one up from CVS, the Prime and Stay Finishing Powder. This was only like $3, so I figured, why not? I can use another powder, right? I have so many powders, but I picked this one up. Okay, and this is the Flawless Finish Foundation. I ordered this online, so hopefully I got the right shade. This is in the shade Pearl. It says it's fair with neutral undertones. And then I also grabbed a concealer. I couldn't get the camo concealer because I think it was sold out on their website, so I just picked up the e.l.f. Flawless Concealer, and this is in the shade Fair Beige. So we're just going to go in with this foundation and concealer and hope for the best. I guess I'm not using a primer today because I packed all my primers up in my makeup bag. I might just put on some of this rose oil to prime the skin. I know, like, I get, like, afraid of oils because my skin is oily as anybody else. That way, like, I just feel like oil on my skin is not good. But this just smells so good, so I have to go in with it as a primer. Comment down below if you use oils as a primer, what one do you use? And I don't know, like, I have oily skin, so like I said, I'm just afraid of oils, but this one smells so good, so I had to use it today. Okay, so here we go with the foundation. We'll see what happens. I think I did a pretty good job with the shade match, actually. I am a brush person when it comes to foundation. So many people now are using beauty blenders, but I cannot understand how you can use a beauty blender to put your foundation on. I just cannot, for some reason. I guess for certain foundations you could, but I have to use a brush, personally. Yeah, so far, I'm feeling like this foundation, for the price, actually has really good coverage, and I like how it looks. I don't even remember how much. This was probably like $4. Super affordable, you know, e.l.f. Oh, the one thing I will say I did not like about this e.l.f. makeup, when it came in the mail, it came in a box, and it was literally just the makeup in the box, like nothing else. And I felt like that presentation really turned me off. Like, I'm not super picky about, like, you know, packaging and stuff, but the way that the makeup came in the mail, I don't know, I was just like, okay, like, it was all flopping around. Like, I don't even think they had a thing saying, like a paper saying what I ordered or anything. And then my eyeshadow palette, like one of the shades was messed up. Like, I'll show you, this shade Supreme. See how it got like messed up a little bit, and I don't know, I mean, it's only a tiny bit, but it was like really, and that could have just been, you know, that's obviously the male people's fault, but, so I'm just gonna go in with a little concealer on my spot that I have right now. Cover that up. And we're going to go under the eyes. So this concealer is pretty full coverage, but I tend to go for like a full coverage concealer because I'm very like blue under my eye area, so I like to really cover that up. I really wish I could have gotten their camo concealer because people were saying, I mean, it was like a dupe for Tarte Shape Tape, and I do have Tarte Shape Tape, but I would like to try something different. I don't know, like, I don't want to, I'm somebody who, like, I don't want to keep using the same products every single time, you know what I mean? I like to change it up a little bit. Okay, I'm just gonna go on with this Real Techniques brush and blend it out. Yeah, I'm really impressed so far, you guys. I kind of wish I had my e.l.f. primer to go in with in the beginning, but I feel like the rose oil actually did a really nice job. And even though, like, I do have oily skin, I feel like this time of year, your skin can be dry, because, you know, we had a long winter, and oily skin or dry skin, you're still gonna be a little dry in the winter time. Okay, so now that that's all blended, I'm going to go in with an eye primer. I don't believe I have one by e.l.f. So I'm just going to use my trusty Essence primer. I'm not too sure about eye primer lately. Like, I don't really think it's necessary, but I'm gonna just throw some on for the sake of this video. Because, also, this is my first time trying e.l.f. shadow, so I don't know how the eyeshadows are gonna perform, and, I want to start out with a nice base. Oh my gosh, the lighting is terrible. I'm so sorry. Once I get more subscribers, I'm really gonna, like, invest in a setup for videos. I mean, right now I only have like 13 subscribers, so obviously I'm not gonna go and spend all my money on a huge setup. Alright, what else did I get? I'm just gonna bring everything out of the bag. I went a little crazy. I don't know how much money I spent, like $30. Ow. Okay, everything's out. So, we're gonna start up. I'm just gonna show you all the products I picked up. So, I got a couple things for free, too. I don't know if it's because I don't know, a bunch of this stuff I didn't even order, so it just came for free, I guess. Like I said, this is the Prime and Stay finishing powder. I'm just gonna finish off the look with at the end. Only $3. Can't go wrong at $3. This is the 18 Hit Wonders palette I grabbed. It has a lot of different colors. I just was drawn to it because of how colorful it is, and I want to start playing with more color. So I'm going to create a look using this today. And then this is the concealer. We already know I got a concealer. I don't know how to get this light from, I have to like turn the camera this way. Then I got this sample of the Hello Hydration face cream. It just came for free with my order, so I guess I'll try that out. Then this is a lipstick in the shade Touch of Nude, Beautifully Bare Satin Lipstick. I really like their packaging that this comes in, and this is the... let me just move the camera out of the sun so you can see better. This is the shade of Close. So it's a nude, but it's like a brownie nude. I might go in with this one with my look today. We'll see what I feel at the end. Then this is the Bordeaux Beauty lipstick, which also came with my order. This is a very dark red shade. So yeah, that's a little bit too dark for me today. I'm not going to go in with that one. And then this is another thing I got for free. So I got like 3 lip shades for free. So that was pretty cool, I guess. And then this is just like a lip crayon that came. I don't know if you can see the shade. I'll just do like a swatch on my hand. So it's a really pinky raspberry tone. That's actually pretty nice. The formula feels pretty nice anyway. I do like lip crayons. I don't use them that often, but that's a nice one. Okay, so these are the packaging for those I just saved so I could read. So for the Bordeaux Beauty one, it says it's a moisturizing lipstick, silky texture, glides on lips with vibrant color and luminous shine, enriched with shea and vitamins A, C, and E to help nourish and hydrate the lips. Rich, creamy formula helps seal in the moisture for long-lasting wear and comfort. So I'll probably try this one out whenever I'm feeling like a dark lip shade, which is not very often, but whatever. And then for the Beautifully Bare Satin Lipstick, it says create a fresh, natural look with this lightweight satin lipstick. Enhanced with vitamin E and shea butter for moisture, these lipsticks provide a soft, natural-looking finish. And that's for the nude one. And then 2 other things I picked up were the Primer Infused Bronzer, and it comes in a package like this. So I thought this would be a good shade for me. It's not super dark. Really excited to try this. It says this long-wearing bronzer is infused with primer powder to ensure a full day of bronze glows. Use this long-wearing bronzer to give your face that sun-kissed glow all day long. This bronzer is smooth and easy to apply while adhering to the skin for long-lasting wear. So the primer infused stuff has been really big lately. I know Buxom just came out with the primer infused blushes. So this bronzer should be long wearing, and I really do like this shade that I picked up. It's in the shade Forever Sun Kissed if you're interested in buying it. Okay, the sun went away for a second, so just show you it up close. So yeah, so I really like that shade. I need to like not film right in front of the window because you can't even see everything that I'm showing you. Okay, so this highlight I picked up is called White Gold, the shade that I grabbed. A lot of people have been raving about the e.l.f. highlights, so I had to pick one up. This is the pan. So don't know if you can see because the lighting once again is horrible, but it's kind of like bronzy looking. Okay, so it's like a really natural looking highlight. know if you can see. Put it in my hand maybe. Yeah, so that's a swatch of it. Just a really natural bronzy. It's just like a really light everyday bronze or highlight. So it says on the package, first there was glow, then there was dewy, now there's flare. Get multi-dimensional high luster glow with this metallic powder highlighter. This buttery soft high shimmer formula glides onto the skin for the ultimate highlight. Okay, so we're gonna go in with that highlight and we'll see how ultimate it is. Alright, so I'm gonna get started on an eye look. I need to, give me a minute. Is that better? Okay. Just like the sun is coming in so intensely and I can't see what I'm doing. Okay, so I'm gonna start out this look. I'm moving my mirror over here. I'm gonna start out this look with the shade Peachy in the palette. It's this one right here. It just looks like a good transition shade, so yeah, I'm really liking that. So, I am happy that I used a primer because it seems to be gliding on really well. So far, I'm liking the shadow. I don't know why I never got around to trying e.l.f. I mean, I've just had so many other, like, high-end makeup that I've been using, I guess, so I'm, like, trying to get through that first. And, I don't know, it's been really hard for me to, like, use the eyeshadow I have. I constantly want to buy new stuff. So, yeah. Yeah, so this is a very good, transition shade, I would say. Really like that. Okay, now I'm gonna grab, let's see, what color look do I want to go with today? Ooh, I really like this shade Moss. It's like a brownish duochrome. Let's go in the outer corner with a little of this shade Supreme in the top corner up here. I'm using an e.l.f. crease brush because I'm going in the crease. Yeah, wow, that's really pigmented. Like, that's like that kind of pigmented shadow that, like, you put it on and you're just like, whoa. So, go e.l.f. I'm really loving this so far. So I'm just gonna drag this in, kind of push up and then drag in on the crease. Just gonna blend that out a little bit with this brush. But, yeah, so far so good. Really loving this stuff. If, you guys have an e.l.f. palette, comment below which one and, like, which one is your favorite, because if I buy another one, you know, I'd be interested. I don't know what this brush is that I'm using to blend it. It's just one I got in my Ipsy bag. So, just gonna deepen that crease a little bit. Okay, so this is kind of what we got so far. Really impressed. Really impressed, e.l.f. I'm loving it. Okay, and now we're gonna go in with this shade called Pave. It's in the upper right-hand corner. It's like a light pink, and I'm just gonna go on the brow bone with this. Oh wow, yeah, that looks really good. Kind of blending it into the shades underneath as well. I hate when you get your eyeshadow like it comes up here, you know what I mean? It's like so annoying. So yeah, I'm really liking these shadows. They seem to really work well together. Okay, now I'm going to grab the shade, this one on the bottom right. It's called Danger. Uh-oh. So there's quite a bit of fallout, but I kind of dug deep into the pan, so yeah, I'm really liking this Danger shade. It's like a cranberry red. It's really nice. Okay, wind, we hear you. I tend to go for red shades because I have green eyes and they really bring them out if you can't tell. Yeah, I mean, you really want to try to go with what flatters you. If you're somebody who does eyeshadow and you have no idea like what colors to use, you know, just use your eye color and go from there. Just look at the color wheel and then decide. And you know, sometimes you don't have to go with what colors are supposed to look good on you. You can really just use whatever you feel like using. And that's why makeup is fun. You just play around with it. And if it looks good, then good. If it looks bad, then fix it until it looks good. Okay, so I really like this look so far. I just want to pop something under my eye real quick. Let's see what is speaking to me today. I'm going to grab, I think some of this shade called Candy. It's like a bright red. Do I have a smaller brush? I don't know. Oh, here they are. I'm trying to find my eye brushes. Just gonna grab this flat brush I got off Amazon. So Candy, yeah. Hopefully it doesn't look really bad because sometimes like reds can be a little intense under your eyes, but I think it'll really add to this look. So I'm just gonna push that on the lower lash line. So yeah, I'm liking this. I have a lot of trouble with lower lash line shades. They seem to not ever want to stay. Maybe I should try throwing down a primer first. Really loving that, actually. Wow. Yeah, this is like a raspberry pinky color. It actually really goes well with that pencil that I could use on my lips, but I want to go in with the nude shade today. So those are the eyes completed. This is a really good palette. Highly recommend if you want to try, you know, a more affordable palette that has a lot of shades you can use. Try this one out. I'm gonna finish up this video now since it's already been like 35 minutes. I don't want to keep you guys here all day. I'm gonna go in with the primer infused bronzer. Just throw a little bit on my cheeks. I'm really loving this shade. It's kind of getting stuck to the foundation, so I'm just gonna brush it around a little. Yeah, this is like my perfect shade actually. It goes really well with my skin tone. I like to go in with bronzer kind of with a heavy hand, only because I'm so pale, so that's just me. I like a lot of bronzer. You can obviously use whatever you're comfortable with. Not everybody likes a lot of bronzer, so. And then if you put too much bronzer, you know, just go back in with your foundation brush over the top to tone it down a little. Okay, so I'm really liking this. We're gonna see how well this holds up. I might do a check-in later today and let you guys know, you know, if any of the fact that it has primer in it actually makes a difference or not, or if it just goes away and doesn't. Okay, and so I'm gonna grab this highlight, go in with this highlight. Wow, I mean, this is a very nice everyday highlight. Really impressed. Once again, if you're that kind of person who doesn't like a super intense highlight, I think you would like this. I like a really bright highlight, so not exactly my cup of tea, but I'll do it today since I'm doing a face of elf. So that's the highlight, and then do I have a lip balm? Don't think I do, so I'm just gonna go in with just this lip balm real quick. Sometimes before a lipstick I like to throw on a lip balm because you just want to be moisturized. Alright, and we're gonna finish off with the nude lipstick. I really like the packaging. Elf is always coming up with really nice packaging for their products. It's not really going on top of the lip balm that well, so I'm gonna wipe some of it off. Wow. This is actually a really comfortable lipstick formula. I can see how they said that it has the vitamin E and vitamin E and shea butter. I can really feel how soft and smooth this lipstick is. Wow, I'm really glad that they sent me free samples because now I want to try out more of their lipstick. Okay, I'm just gonna go in with a mascara real quick and then I'll be done with this look. I'm gonna use the Rimmel London Scandalize mascara. It's one of my favorites. Excuse the mascara face. This is like my holy grail. Like, I've used this mascara for so long. Rimmel London is just, one of my faves, you guys. And then once I get a couple of coats on here, just gonna go over to this eye. Okay, and we're done. Okay guys, so this is the final look that I came up with. Must say I was really impressed with all of the products. I don't know why I never tried e.l.f. before. I mean, I love everything. I love the highlight, I love the bronzer, I love the lipstick, and the eyeshadow is looking really great. So I'm excited to try more e.l.f. products. If you guys like this video, please subscribe, give me a thumbs up, and leave a comment. I like reading comments. And I hope everybody has a great weekend. Thanks for stopping by. Mwah.